Welcome everybody to Yes Have Some. My name is Craig Goldberg. Thank you so much for stopping by to hang out today as we take a look at Wave 2 of the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time figures. I've got all of them right here. There we got Shredder. We got Michelangelo. We've got, here we go, Raphael. And a figure I'm very excited about taking a look at here. Leatherhead. Look at that. We're going to unbox all of these. We're going to take a closer look at these. The first thing I want to point out is this packaging is amazing. Check that out. So this is obviously a little bit different than what NECA is doing currently with their packaging. These are the only figures right now getting single releases. Everything else NECA is doing are 2-packs. And these tend to be a little bit easier to find. You can find these online through a couple different channels. But these are absolutely amazing. Obviously based on the Turtles in Time game that we all know, love, and remember. But really very incredible packaging, beautifully done. It's got a nice purple tint to it with the Turtles in Time logo. And then on the back, you do have the cross sell, as they say in the industry, let you know what else is in the wave. I already have the Wave 1 figures, which was the Foot Clan / Leonardo and Donatello. This is Wave 2. And let's face it, NECA is absolutely killing it when it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right now. This is a big week for NECA and the Ninja Turtles line because we've got the coming out of their shells, musical mutagen, Target, San Diego Comic-Con exclusives happening as well, and then all sorts of stuff. But we're going to focus on these today. Let's go ahead and start unboxing. By the way, thank you guys so much for checking out. We're doing a little bit of a new format here. Listen, I'm a podcaster, and I thought maybe a podcast format of opening toys and talking about them in real time would be fun. So we're trying it, and we appreciate everybody's support. So again, we've got Shredder here, and this looks like it's probably a repaint of the animated series Shredder that came out a little while ago, but we're going to find out right now. Okay, pop that open. It's got a little sticker there at the top, if you can see. And these boxes really look good, and you don't have to destroy them when you open these. So if you want to save these, you totally can. And unbox that. Okay. We've got our packaging right there. You see the soft goods, kind of more of a pinkish cape than the purple one. And some really cool accessories. So let's go ahead. We got twist ties on the back. So we'll try to get through that kind of quickly here. I'm super, super happy about what's been going on as a collector with NECA. Now, I know there's been some frustration, a lot of frustration. Let's call it like we see it with the way that the toys are being released and how hard they are to find and everything else. And listen, I get it. We all get it. It's frustrating. You want these things as soon as possible. The one thing I always say, though, is patience is the biggest thing. I know everybody's looking for Metalhead right now. I know that everybody's looking for the Casey Jones and Foot Clan 2-pack, and they're Target exclusives. They're hard to find. And I would suggest being patient. Don't pay eBay prices. Keep checking your stores if you have Targets near you. And man, listen, I've been able to get all these figures. There's not a figure in the line I haven't been able to eventually get, and I haven't overpaid for any of them. It's just taken time. I mean, I didn't get Bebop and Rocksteady for months, so they're out there. They're going to be out there, but I get it. It's frustrating. So speaking of frustrating, these twist ties. We're going to go ahead and pop Shredder out. I do not have the 1-Up arcade machine from Walmart yet that has Turtles in Time. I want it, though. Make a great display piece. Be fun to play that. All right. So we got Shredder there. You see the deco is kind of the pixelated arcade game look that they've been doing for a while on these figures, so nothing new there, but I really like the paint scheme with the light and dark blues and then the light and dark purples as well. Obviously the sculpt is amazing. The eyes have a nice bold kind of cartoony look there, and it's Shredder. Shredder's the best. He's one of the greatest villains of all time, and I'll take all of the Shredder figures. So that's great. It is a repaint, it looks like, of the animated series Shredder. So if you're not a completist, maybe you don't need all of them, but God, that looks good. So Let's go ahead and set him down for a second and take a look at some of the accessories. Now, it does come with some alternate hands, which is always nice for different posability. And then you've got kind of, let's just call this what it is. It's a lightsaber, right? It's a sword. It's a green laser from the game. It's a lightsaber. And then you've got the firebolt kind of, gosh, I don't even know what they call this thing. This thing where, like, his hand comes out real big. When he's doing like his scorpion, get over here kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and attach those and see how these play out. Whoops. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Hold on. Does it attach under? Yeah. So this kind of clips under, so you can attach this to his arm and you don't have to remove anything there. It's very cool. A lot of posability there. There's a lot that can be done with these figures. They're very articulated, and look at that. This attaches over here. It's got two little slots on the inside where you can kind of fit the knuckle portion of his claws there, but I'm not 100% sure exactly how that attaches. Might have to... Is it just... There we go. Something... Of course it fell. Anyways, cool. So this figure is amazing. I can't wait to get this on display. I'm definitely going to leave it like that. And then you can attach the other hand if you want and get his little lightsaber action. Cool. So we'll move on. Not to spend too much time. Oh, God, that just looks good. Look at that. That's amazing. But we'll move on to the other figures, not to spend too much time on just this one. Cool. So... let's move on to Michelangelo next as I sort this out. By the way, if you are not actively listening to Yes Have Some podcasts, make sure that you are subscribing here on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. We do a weekly show. We've been doing it for 4 or 5 years. Lots of toy talk, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, things of that nature. And obviously, if this is your first time in the channel here at Yes Have Some on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Let us know what kind of toys you want us to be taking a look at. I did say Michelangelo next, right? So packaging, very similar. We don't need to spend too much time on that. And go ahead and slice that open. Just like that. I really love these figures. I would be lying if the movie line is my absolute favorite. I just picked up Casey Jones and Raph. You can kind of maybe see those in the background. I've got my NECA figures on the top shelf there with some vintage stuff under there. I've got the Technodrome. All that stuff. So we've got we got messages coming in. I'm a busy guy. A lot of people hitting me up here. Okay, so Michelangelo, there he is in his packaging. He does have the hoverboard. We'll get to that in just a moment. And let me go ahead and undo these twist ties like last time. I will be right back. We've got Michelangelo here. We've seen this version of the figure a couple times. Came out with the animated series figures at Target. Was repainted in the lighter green. Came out as the darker green originally. And now we have him in this Turtles in Time kind of deco. Now, it's got the kind of checker bolts, the lightning bolts, I should say, on the back of the belt there. And then also the orange. It actually kind of is almost like a yellow, closer to what you would see in the video game. Not that bright orange like we are used to seeing with Michelangelo. But anyways, obviously an incredible looking figure. Does come with 2 pairs of nunchucks, some alternate hands as well. And then it does come with the spinning nunchuck accessory where you can detach one part of the nunchuck and have it look like he's actually spinning. But we'll go ahead and set him up on the hoverboard just to get a good look at that. It does come with a stand, which is cool. And this really kind of separates it from, other figures in the line. And also, these are not that expensive. I think $25 price point. I was able to grab these off the NECA eBay store a couple days ago. So they are available. That pops right in there like that. You got Mikey. There's a peg there for his feet. Get that on there like so. Come on. Okay. And we'll have him, let's get him a little nunchuck action as well. Well, ha. Toys are fun. They always do what you need them to do. Never fall over. Okay, cool. So we got Mikey here on his hoverboard. He's just handing out his nunchuck. He has no interest in fighting anymore, but really an awesome looking figure. And a little bit later on, we'll get everything displayed properly, and we'll show you guys what it looks like on display there. Cool. All right, moving on. Let's look at Raphael. Cool. We got Raph here. Let's go ahead and tear this guy open. Same packaging as Michelangelo. Hoverboard on the back. All right, let's take a look at Raph here. Similar story to Michelangelo. We've seen this mold before, repainted. The red is a little bit brighter than you would see on the normal release. But again, just a great looking figure. Almost has like a camo kind of deco. And it's weird because they're trying to adapt like something from an arcade game from 30 years ago. So, but I think that looks great. They did a really, really excellent job with this. This does come with obviously 2 size, alternate hands, just like Michelangelo. One less accessory. It doesn't have the spinning nunchucks or anything like that. But we do have our hoverboard here. Get that set up. Pop it on. Perfect. And then get Raph here. There you go. Looks great. I'm happy with it. And stay tuned. We'll have everything set up and on display. As I said earlier. All right, so cool. I'm really looking forward to this one. Now, this is the first Leatherhead to be released from NECA. They do have a regular version of this coming out at some point, but they've been talking about this one for a really long time. Leatherhead's cool. The original vintage Leatherhead is one of the great action figures from the original Ninja Turtles line, so super stoked about tearing into this one, and let's go ahead and do it. Ow, I almost just stabbed myself. Jesus. Okay. There will be blood eventually on this show. What I love about Ninja Turtles is there's just an endless amount of characters. And the original vintage Playmates line obviously went on for years and years, and every character under the sun got a release. And the fact that they're getting to do some of these, deeper cut characters is really, really cool. Check that out. Got Leatherhead there. There we go. Get a nice, good close-up of some of the details there. Sweet. Looks good. Looks really good. Looks like does come with his knife and alternate hands. No hoverboard, because that wouldn't be accurate to the game. And his tail you'll have to attach separately. So let's go ahead and get him out here. All right, cool. So first of all, whoops, we've got Leatherhead here. We're going to go ahead and attach his tail. It's got kind of a ball joint there. You got to snap it in. Cool. No, not cool. Try that again. I'm always scared of breaking these types of things. 0 for 2. Let's try it again. There we go. We got it. So got his tail on there. And then he comes with his kind of pixelated knife. And like that little voice I did there. And then alternate hands. We'll go ahead and switch out one of his hands so he can actually hold the knife there. Never had any issues with quality control with NECA as far as popping different limbs off and hands and stuff. Not like other companies. Okay, cool. So we'll have him with his knife there. And get a little bend there. A little dynamic action. And there you go. I mean, it doesn't really get cooler than that. Awesome paint job. You've got the hat there, which is kind of a rubberized plastic. And then you've got the back of the vest there with the pixelated orange blocks. And yeah, I mean, this will be a similar figure that comes out pretty soon, but it'll have a not Turtles in Time video game paint job. But for me, I'm a completist. I'm going to have to get them all. And I'm super excited to finally have Leatherhead. I mean, I was excited about all these. I really love this. I really love Shredder. Really love the Turtles. But I really, really love this. So, yeah, this is great. I mean, I've been waiting for this figure for what feels like 2 years. So just to have it and to share this with everybody is a pretty damn awesome. So let's go ahead and do a little recap here and look what we got. So we've got Leatherhead here. We got Shredder. Two incredible looking figures. Going to look really good on the display shelf. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And then we've got Raphael and Michelangelo. And like, listen, I'm a toy collector. I'm a toy enthusiast. I absolutely love being able to get these and take a close look at them and get them on the shelves. And like I said earlier, I know these days being a collector can be a little tough, right? It can be a little frustrating trying to get your hands on some of the harder to get figures with all these releases coming. And it feels like things are coming out rapidly. I mean, whether you're a Star Wars collector or Turtles or Ghostbusters or whatever, there's just a lot happening. There's a lot of releases, and sometimes you have to kind of pick and choose whether it's your proximity to the stores that carry them or financial reasons. Like, it's okay. You don't have to have everything. You don't have to get everything. But what I love about these Turtles in Time figures is that I was able to get these off the NECA eBay store with no issue. I didn't have to pay any crazy prices. I paid the retail price, I think just over $100 for all 4 figures. And I didn't have to go out and wear a mask and deal with the world. I was able to get them delivered right to my house. So super, super happy about these, and really can't say anything else. I mean, let's go ahead and take a quick look right now at a close-up of these on display, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap it up and we'll be good to go. All right, so there you have it. They're on display. They're looking good. We got them with Wave 1. Could not be happier. I keep saying that, but listen, I get excited about toys. I hope it's infectious. I hope that I've inspired you to either rearrange your toy room or buy a new toy or start a new collection or make a checklist. That's my favorite. So we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe here to the channel. Yes, have some. Make sure you listen to the podcast. We had a great interview last week with Jeremy Padower from Jazzwares. Before that, I had on Pixel Dan. Everybody loves Pixel Dan. And we're just talking toys. We're going to continue to talk toys, and more Ninja Turtles are coming. We'll take a closer look at those soon. Until next time, my name's Craig Goldberg. Thank you for joining. Yes, have some. Bye.